tutorial chapter number 4. Today we are going to discuss what is ng repeat. In our previous chapter we completed ng bind and ng model. Now to know about ng repeat, we'll get a simple example first and then we will go to the definition. So this is a simple example where we have an object people and we have two names like Anil and Pradeep. So ng repeat is to iterate a array of object. So here we have two objects. Now for ng repeat to use, we have to use like this person in paper. We have to use the alias. So one by one value will be inserted in the person. So what is happening? We want this output. So we are iterating how it is just simple like a for loop in Java or for each loop in Java. So what we are doing here, we are taking person.name. We already aliased it in the person, whatever the values of people is there. So person.name and person.id. So first time in the loop it will take the name Anil and id a01. Again in the second loop it will go and take Pradeep and a02. So in Eclipse we'll see this example, then we'll go to the definition. So let's create an array of object. We'll do one thing. We'll write scope dot. We'll create object name. We'll create person as the array of object. So we'll make this way. We'll close this. So first object name. I'm taking Anil and then ID as A01. The name was, let's see, Anand, ID A02. Okay, so our Angular file is ready now. Now we'll go to the HTML page and we'll create one tag ul and in here we'll define our ng repeat equal to, we have person, so we'll take as p in person. You can give any name. So whatever you have the array, it will come into this and will iterate it. As I mentioned, like in Java we have in for loop or for each loop, we are iterating the arrays. So same way we'll do here with ng repeat help. And what we'll do here, we just simply print it. We'll take li and we'll write, so name is, we'll take p dot name, okay, and id is, so p dot id. That's it. So what will happen, first time the name Anil will come, so I'll iterate and it will print it again as per loop. It will come to the second index and it will print the second one. We'll see by running this application. Let's run this on the server. So here we are. So name is Anil and ID is A01. Name is Anand and ID is A02. We can have more list also. So we'll write name. First, let's write Pradeep and ID A03. So no need to change anything, just refresh the page. You'll get the third result also. Here it is. So let's see the definition of the ng repeat now. So ng repeat is to iterate over a collection and instantiate a new template for each item in the collection. Each item in the collection is given its own template and therefore its own scope. So if you have a collection of objects, the ng repeat directive is perfect for making a HTML table, displaying one table row for each object and one table data for each object property. So we'll see those two examples. First is ng repeat directive, that is, we'll create a table and we'll iterate our array of object and we'll fit it in that table. So our first example would be this one. We'll take an array of object with records. In records we have name and the code, and then what would be our output? Our output would be a table in which we'll list the names and their respective code. So let's start this example in the Eclipse. We'll see how it is. See the
and how
example,
it
we'll
works.
simply delete this code, and to save the time we'll just copy this code. Our scope object is already ready for this. So this is ready, and in HTML file we'll simply make it table. Okay, and this would be our table row, and this will make table data, where this is our record now. We'll see what it is. Records. So we'll keep it in. Suppose, okay, data would be x dot name, and we'll put one, and here we'll write, okay. So what will happen? Ng repeat is in the table row. So for first row it will print the name Rahul Kumar and A501, and when it will come to the second row, the table data will be this thing Anand and A502. So it will iterate in the loop. We'll simply refresh this page. Hope we'll get the table. Okay, so this is somehow we missed that code. We'll see what exactly is this. Okay, C is capital here, so we'll simply write this code, refresh, and we'll get the A501. Borders are not there, so for borders we'll write here border equal to 1. Okay, and we'll refresh this, and this is the execution of that. We'll see this example. We'll take only one object with Arman Singh, that is the name and code and the city, and what would be our output? The name Arman Singh, code is 501, and city Bangalore. So we'll try to implement this one. We'll write code. So first we'll just copy this thing, So this is our key value pair is only one object with the name person here. So parallelly we'll need to change the HTML file also. So now we are having key value thing. So for that we'll write it like this, x comma, and it's now person, and first column we want to display the type of the property, and that is key, and in second column we'll display the value. Okay, so for first it should print name and Arman Singh, and then the code in the second loop, and third loop that city. So let's refresh the browser and we'll able to see. Okay, so we have just added this one x comma y, so that our key value pair should work. Hope this video helped you to understand the NJ repeat. Next video will continue the index part of this. Till then, bye bye.